Hello and welcome to BBC News. The mother of 12-year-old Archie Battersbee says the legal battle to postpone the withdrawal of her son's life support has come to an end. It comes after the European Court of Human Rights refused an application to delay the withdrawal of his treatment. His family now wants him to be taken to a hospice, as Louisa Pilbeam reports.
She says she'll fight for him until the end. But Archie's mum accepts she's now at the end of her legal fight for her son's life. 12-year-old Archie has been in a coma on life support since he was found unconscious in April. Last night, the European Court of Human Rights refused to intervene to stop that life support being withdrawn, ending the family's last hope.
Absolutely devastated, frustrated, angry, let down, so many emotions.
Hollie Dance and her family took their fight to every court in the land, from the Court of Appeal to the Supreme Court, even the UN, before trying the European Court of Human Rights. But each court agreed with the medical experts that Archie has no realistic chance of recovery and that it's in his best interest to withdraw the machines and care keeping him alive.
So proud to be Archie's mum. I couldn't have wanted for a better child. He really is an absolute legend. Of every single day of Archie's life, I've told him I love him.
Archie's family would now like him to be transferred to a hospice, but they claim the Royal London Hospital in East London, where he's being treated, say that's not in his best interest. The family intend to challenge that at the High Court, and they have until 9 o'clock this morning. Otherwise, they say Archie's life support could begin to be withdrawn at 11 a.m. today. Louisa Pilbeam, BBC News.
Let's speak to Catherine da Costa now, who joins us from the Royal London Hospital. Morning to you, Catherine. Talk us through the very latest on this case.
Well, Archie's parents have said they're absolutely devastated at losing their legal battle, and his mother, Hollie Dance, has said that they are intending to submit an application to the High Court this morning to move him from this hospital to a hospice. Now, they claim that they were given a deadline of 9 o'clock this morning before his life support is switched off at 11. We're still waiting for confirmation as to whether they've made that deadline. Now, at the centre of all this, you've been hearing about 12-year-old Archie Battersbee, and his parents have previously described him as a very active, energetic boy, full of life. He was a talented gymnast, but he's been in a coma for nearly 4 months following a catastrophic brain injury that he sustained in an incident at home in Essex in early April. His mother believes he may have been taking part in an online challenge. His parents have been fighting tirelessly to have his life support continue, but the doctors treating him here have said that he is brain dead, that he is unresponsive and there's no chance of recovery, and they feel it's in his best interest for treatment to end. And last night, the European Court of Human Rights rejected the parents' bid to intervene in this case, effectively ending their legal battle. And Archie's mum has said that she is devastated, absolutely heartbroken. So as I say, we are waiting for that confirmation as to whether they've made the deadline, whether Archie can be moved to the hospice. The hospital trust has said that no change to Archie's treatment will be made until all the legal proceedings have been finalised. But they have advised against moving Archie because they say he's so vulnerable, his condition is unstable, and that if you move him, there is a risk that he may deteriorate rapidly before his family get a chance to say goodbye. But his family are adamant that it is their wish that he is moved to a hospice so that they can say goodbye to him away from the noise of the hospital and in the way that they would like.
Catherine da Costa from the Royal London Hospital. For now, many thanks. I want to bring you an update on the case of Archie Battersbee, the little 12-year-old boy who you'll remember is on life support at a hospital in London. Well, we understand that the family of Archie Battersbee have now made an application to the High Court in London to move the 12-year-old from the Royal London Hospital, where he is currently being treated, to a hospice to die. This has been confirmed by a campaign spokesman. You may remember that the family had a deadline of 9 a.m. to submit a legal bid to move their son from Bart's Hospital Trust in West London to a hospice, and we now have confirmation that they have made an application to the High Court in London to move the 12-year-old, and we will of course bring you more on that as we get it. Now, detectives are searching for a student nurse who vanished